Hey guys, Ham Solo here, Kilo Zero, Foxtrot Yankee Romeo. I am set up outside and planning on trying to do a couple of antenna tests. I did get the PackTenna Mini resoldered, and so I want to try that out and see if I got it okay with the strain relief. I lost about 1.5 inches on it. And then I also have my 6-meter antenna, the rolled up Jpole that I built the other day. I'm going to try another 6-meter test. And like I said, it's sitting here on the side yard, waiting to hear back from my buddy Tim, K0CKR. We're going to run a 6-meter test. And other than that, to see what happens with my PackTenna Mini. All right, let me show you a little bit of what I'm doing with the setup. So I'm on the I'm in the side yard, and again, there's Pikes Peak. So I'm giving you a little view shot. Over here, I've got the radio set up on the table. So I've got my Yaesu FT857D, and right now I'm sitting on a 6-meter frequency FM. Got the LDG Z100 Plus external 10-to-1 tuner. Got the LDG meter for power and SWR in volts. Running my power supply, 12 amp hour battery over here on the side. And I've got my FM antenna sitting here on a cookie sheet on the ground, plugged into the back of this radio for FM. And then you can see my coax here. I've got that running up here to the tree. There's my rolled up Jpole feed point. And then the rest of it I have just tied up there on a branch. And it's probably, I'd say about 20-ish feet high, 25 feet high. And so the antenna's stretching down to the feed point. Feed point's above my head about, I'd say it's probably 9 feet off the ground, maybe 10 feet. And then again, running coax over here. And there is my PackTenna, which I am going to hook up to here in a second and see if I got that soldered right.
March on the air, Park 4402. Over Kilo Zero, Tango Romeo Delta. We'll do one more try for 40 meters.
Kilo Zero, Foxtrot, Yankee Romeo.
Okay, I've got Kilo Zero, Foxtrot, Yankee Romeo. I believe that's another Colorado call sign.
Yes, ma'am. I'm over by Divide.
Copy the Divide. I've got you probably about a 4-4 over here next to Crested Butte.
Receive your 5-8 Divide.
All right, that is awesome. Thank you so much for the contact.
Thank you, 73.
73 to you as well. Kilo Zero, Tango Romeo Delta, and Park Kilo 4402 for Parks on the Air.
N4KZ calling CQ and listening for a call.
Kilo Zero, Foxtrot, Yankee Romeo.
K0 FYR. This is N4KZ. Good afternoon. Thanks for the call. You're about a 5-6. 5-6 is your signal report. I'm located in Kentucky. I'm near Lexington, just west of Lexington, Kentucky. My name is Dave, Delta Alpha Victor Echo. Dave. Back to you, K0FYR from N4KZ.
Yeah, hey Dave, you're 5'9" in Colorado. I am about 25 miles west of Colorado Springs. My name is Mike India Kilo Echo, and you're booming in here into Colorado.
Okay, well thanks for the nice report, Mike. Wishing it was a lot warmer so I could stay longer and try to diagnose the situation. I got a minor problem with my tower, and I was just standing on the ground looking up, wishing it was warmer. So back to you, K0FYR from N4KZ.
Yes, sir, I understand. I'm actually testing out an antenna I just repaired. It's a PackTenna Mini random wire, and it snapped when I was doing a summit activation in Ohio the other day. And so I just got it resoldered and hung up in the tree about 10 feet off the ground. And so I was trying to look for the first signal so I could see if the antenna was working well. I'm about sitting at 9,200 feet. It's about 35 degrees with snow on the ground, and we're expecting more snow tonight. K0FYR, back to you.
8-element log is made by Tennadyne. It's their Model C8 up on a tower at about 50 feet. So back to you, K0FYR in 4KZ.
All right, sir. Well, I'm sitting here on a running a portable station. I'm doing a Yaesu FT857D, and I'm running about 50 watts into a PackTenna random wire, about 29-foot random wire that I have sloping down to the east, and pushing about 50 watts through it. Okay, well, you're doing a good job. I don't have them now, but in the past I had two of the FT857Ds. That's quite a nice little rig. I just wish the display was a little bit bigger on it, but a lot of features in that rig. Yes, sir. I travel quite a bit for work, and usually I run an Elecraft KX2 QRP radio, and I do park and summit activations in multiple states while I'm traveling.
Ah, good. So how many states have you been able to put on the air that way?
I think right now I'm up to 10. I just recently started doing that, starting in, say, August. And so I've done, you know, multiple activations of both parks and summits in about probably 10 states. And so I'm looking at maybe 40 or more activations in 10 states since August.
Okay, well, that's a lot. That's a lot. You probably generate some good-sized pileups, don't you?
Yeah, usually QRP is a little bit harder sometimes for people to hear, but yeah, I do get them going sometimes, and I've gotten 40 or 50 contacts in a little over a half hour running QRP.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So you must be putting out a good signal. Thanks a lot for answering my CQ, Mike. 73, have fun, stay safe, stay warm. K0FYR portable, N4KZ in Kentucky. See you later.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the contact. This is K0FYR, and I'll say 73 and clear.
Is the Foxtrot Yankee radio, are you still there?
Yeah, Roger, Roger. Kilo 0, Foxtrot Yankee Romeo.
Thanks for standing by. My apologies, I got a little long-winded there, but nice signal here, about a 5.5. Name is Mike up in Maine, over.
Yeah, hey, Mike. My name is Mike as well. I'm in Colorado, and you are hitting about a S8 on my meter. I'm sitting here portable, kind of sitting outside on the side of my yard.
Very good. Well, I'm running an ICOM up here, the 7600. I have about 700 watts out with a 3-element tri-band Yagi at 55. But looks like our first contact, Mike. But nice signal. 5.5. What are you running out there? Perhaps you said. I get a little preoccupied with the other station here. Go ahead.
I'm actually sitting here portable on the side of my house. I got a FT857D running 50 watts out of a random wire, about a 29-foot random wire.
Oh, no kidding. Wow, that's doing a really good job for you. You have good propagation right now out your way, so mighty fine. Well, it's doing a really good job, and whatever you did with that antenna, it seems to be a pretty good resonator here, at least on 15. So, congratulations.
Yes, sir. No, I appreciate it. Just glad to know that I got the antenna resoldered correctly, and I can make contacts on different bands. So appreciate it. And 73 K0FYR.
My pleasure. 73. You are that November Yankee 9 radio for Parks on the Air.
Kilo 0, Foxtrot Yankee Romeo.
The Kilo 0 station again?
Yes, sir. Kilo 0, Foxtrot Yankee Romeo.
Kilo 0, Foxtrot Yankee Romeo. I've got you about a 5.5, 55 at Park Kilo 8294.
Receive the 5.5. You're about a 5.8 here, 5.8 in Colorado.
Roger, Roger. Thanks for the 58 in Colorado. 73, thanks for the contact.
Yes, sir. 73 K0FYR. Looks like I got the PackTenna resoldered, And so I appreciate everybody's support. You were sending back messages on the on the old YouTube, and so I appreciate that. But at least got that set up and run, and I'm just waiting now for my my friend Tim to get clear so we can start working on this 6 meter. He had an S8, S9 noise floor, and so he's hunting down some signal interference. And once he gets back on the air, maybe hopefully within an hour or two, we can check out the 6 meter. Again, it's supposed to snow tonight, and so I was planning on trying to do a activation with Mike K8MRD. He is in Denver, but it looks like once it starts snowing tonight, it's going to keep snowing all the way until he flies out tomorrow. And so it doesn't appear that activation will happen, which I'm really sad, because I had wanted to get with Mike up here when he come to Colorado. I just found out on a on a live stream last night that he was here, and so I texted him, and he was all up for it. But I think the weather's moving in; it's going to get real bad. It's supposed to be 5 inches, like continuous snowfall in Denver. So hopefully his flight doesn't get canceled. But other than that, I think we're going to miss that one. So let me sign up for a second and see if we can get Tim back on the air, and then we'll try for a 6 meter test. Kilo 0, Charlie, Kilo Romeo, this is K0 FYR on 6 meters.
This is K0 CKR to K0 FYR. You're real buried in the noise. I can just barely make you out. How do you copy me?
I got you pretty good. You're hitting about a S7. It sounds a little digitally, but I'm hearing you about a S7 on my meter.
Okay. You sound kind of just slightly off frequency. Are you on 52.200?
Yes, sir. I'm at 52.200.00.
Okay, could you talk for just a minute? I'm going to see if I can fine tweak you and see if it makes a difference.
Received. This is Kilo 0, Foxtrot Yankee Romeo, and I am on 6 meters, upper side man, 52.200. I'm running an FT857D, pushing out about 50 watts into a home-brewed, rolled-up Jpole, K0 FYR.
Okay, I didn't really notice any difference. I'm putting out 100 watts. I heard you were putting out 50. Is that correct?
Roger, roger.
Okay, can you go ahead and kick it up to 100 and let's see what happens?
Alright, this is K0 FYR on 100 watts.
Yeah, that definitely made a difference. It still sounds kind of Donald Ducky. I don't know why that is. Were you getting the same on me?
Yeah, it's. I mean, I'm getting a little bit clearer now. I'm right at 52.200 again, and it just sounds like you're digital.
Huh. Okay. By the way, my S level, noise level is pretty much 0 on my radio, and when you're coming in, you're about an S2. At least when I just now looked on 100 watts, you were about an S2.
Receive. You're still hitting me about an S7.
Okay. What do you say we switch over to FM and give it a whirl?
Alrighty, K0 FYR going to FM.
K0 CKR going to FM.
K0 FYR on FM 6 meters.
K0 FYR, this is K0 CKR. This is definitely worse, at least from my end.
Wow. No, for me, you are clear as a bell. S8 and no noise at all.
Wow, we're going to have to do some speculating to see if we can figure out why that would be.
Yeah, it's so clear. It sounds like you're talking just straight into the repeater with no noise behind you at all.
Okay, I don't know what to say. Let's jump back on Mark and kick some things around. Copy?
This is K0FYR on Mark.
K0CKR. Boy, that sounded like I was really booming in on FM. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, actually, right now I'm using the FM on the same radio, and what you were sounding like on FM on 6 meter was way clearer than even this repeater.
Huh. Okay, so maybe we can do a little brainstorming on that. So the question is why would I be having such a hard time hearing you when vice versa it's not working the other way? So if I've got something set on my receive settings that maybe is impacting my ability to receive you, that would be one thing to look at. By the way, on the S noise level, on sideband, when I hit it on sideband, my noise level was pretty much 0 on the S meter. When I flipped over to FM, the noise level went up to about a 5. Did you happen to notice any difference between those two modes and what the noise level was?
No, sir. I'm sitting out here, and I've been S0 the entire time I've been sitting out here. I was doing some work on 40, 20, 17, 15, and 12, and I was still S0 on all of those bands as well.
Yeah, but when you switched to FM on 6 meters, did you happen to notice if it made a difference?
No, sir. I was still super low noise floor. Alright, so it looks like a pretty successful test for both getting my PackTenna back on the air after I resoldered it. Was able to do 40 meters, 20, 17, 15, and I don't think I got anybody on 12 or 10, and nobody was on 80 right now, and that's probably just because it's the middle of the afternoon. But right now, regular channels that I would use for parks or summit activations, 40, 20, 17, and 15, perfectly fine. And got main on 15 meters. I don't even think I've ever even done something like that. As far as the 6 meter test, you heard what he sounded like both on upper sideband and FM. He's probably in the neighborhood of about 20 miles from me or so. I will look that up, and I will try to put a distance on a map right around here. Again, he was S7, no problem with his noise on upper sideband, but super ultra clear on FM. But he said that my signal apparently degraded on FM to him, and so he's going to do some checking into that, see if it's a problem on his receive side of his radio. And I want to say that he's using an ICOM 7100, and so maybe some little investigation there, and he might get back to me and let me know what's going on with that. Once I got the PackTenna rigged up, and we made the contacts on 40 meters, 20, 17, and 15, here's where I have it set up. So here's my coax, my hand. There is the feed point right there. Again, that's probably, let's say it's about 15 feet up. So that's about 15 feet off the ground right now. I'm sloping due east right here. Kind of see it. Put my hand on it. There we go. And I just clipped it onto that little piece of stub coming off of that broken branch. And so again, 1 inch off the ground, sloping up, feed point high at 15 feet. And again, this is sloping down to the east. That's due east, Colorado Springs over that way. And so works good. 40 meters, 20, 17, and 15 for right now. Have to check on the others when I get a chance next time somebody's on those bands. But real happy with the PackTenna Mini, getting it back on the air. Real good with my 6 meter rolled up Jpole, and I'm happy all around. And I was talking to him, you just heard, on FM repeater, and so all's good right now with the setup. So appreciate you watching. This is Ham Solo K0FYR 73.
Bye.